So we're going to start off with Christine McKinney and the literacy team. She's going to share with you a little bit of background as to why we have a program offering called WUAS. That's WWUAS. I almost couldn't spell it, Mrs. Furlow. Which stands for words wisely used and awesomely spoken. She's going to start our program by sharing a little bit of background in terms of why Art for Life embraces reading and writing and speaking. Thank you so very much, Christina and the literacy team.
The earliest African American writers were extraordinary individuals who overcame laws and customs aimed at preventing them from learning to read and write. Two widely published 19th century authors wrote about the power of literacy. Frederick Douglass was one of these writers. Born a slave in Maryland, he escaped to freedom in his late teens and later became a leader in the abolition movement. Later, he advised President Lincoln in his autobiography, Narrative of the Life of Frederick Douglass. Unlike Douglass, Frances E.W. Harper was born to free parents. She received an education in a school run by her uncle, an outspoken advocate for the end of slavery and of civil rights for blacks and women. Harper wrote about the central concerns of her life in learning to read. From sketches of Southern life, Harper describes how literacy empowered the people freed by the Civil War. Art for Life's Sake, too, believes that literacy empowers all individuals. Therefore, 3 of our Art for Life's Sake members will now present excerpts of Learning to Read by Frances E.W. Harper.
Very soon the Yankee teachers came down to set up schools, but oh, how the Rebs did hate it. It was against their rules. Our master always tried to hide book learning from our eyes. Knowledge didn't agree with slavery to make us all too wise.
I remember Uncle Caldwell who took pot liquor fat and greased the pages of his book and hid them in his head. If his master ever seen the leaves upon his head, he'd have thought them greasy papers were nothing to be read. And there was Mr. Turner Ben, who heard the children spell and picked the words right up by heart and learned to read them well.
And I longed to read my Bible for precious words it said. But when I began to learn it, folks just shook their heads and said, there is no use trying. Oh, Chloe, you're too late. But when I was riding 60s, I had no time to wait. So I grabbed a pair of glasses and straight to work I went. I never stopped till I could read the hymns and testament. Then I got a little cabin, a place to call my own. And I felt as independent as a queen upon her throne.
We will have the bass and cello students performing, followed by speakers, spoken word, and again with the violin students performing several pieces. Thank you so much.
Wow, what an amazing place. Arts for Life's sake. Hi, my name is Aaliyah Holyfield, and I'm going to tell you how I can use empathy. These past 3 weeks, we have had all our focus on empathy, which means to feel what other people are feeling. I can use empathy by putting myself in someone else's shoes. This empathy has prepared me for the next grade by preparing me to use empathy in my own way. I can use empathy by setting aside my wants and feelings and caring and showing compassion for other situations. I can also show empathy by giving my shoulder to lean on for a friend who is sad. You are a role model whether you want to be one or not. I would like to be a role model for my little sister, my younger cousins, my 2 nephews, and others. I would like them to be an empathic person like I hope to be. I hope the next generation shows empathy in what they say, do, feel, and think. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Kathy Williams, and this summer I have learned many wonderful things. But the thing I mostly stuck to was empathy. So sit back, relax, and let me tell you what empathy means to me and in my own words. E. Embrace your unique talent. M. Marvelous thoughts about yourself can help raise your self-esteem. P. Put yourself in someone else's shoes. A. Attitude determines how you feel about a person. T. Think wonderful thoughts about someone else and you will feel good about yourself. H. Hopeful people receive their gifts faster than those who give up. While yourself is what will stop you in the future from fulfilling your dreams. And that is what empathy means to me.
Hello, my name is Nicholas, and I came here 3 weeks ago, and I already know so much so fast at Arts for Life. I already know so many songs without looking at the book. And Arts for Life teaches a lot about empathy. And if you don't know what empathy is, then well, you're in luck, because I'm going to tell you now what empathy is. Empathy is when you show support to people who need it the most. For example, if somebody's getting a bully, you'll be showing empathy by helping him out with the bully. Empathy. This skill will take me far in life because empathy, this skill will help me become a young man because empathy will take you far in this life. Thank you.
Everyone needs a friend. Hello, my name is Christian Williams. What does empathy mean to me? That's a great question. Here are some reasons why. If you go to school, if you go to work, if you go to a hospital, or even if you go to a fun event, you will be with people. People need people. Everyone needs a friend. Empathy is when you put yourself in someone else's shoes and feel what they are feeling. When you can do that, you can reach your friends as well. For example, a classmate sits alone and with a sad look on her face, you will approach her and say, "It is almost time for lunch. I would really love it if you would eat with me today." As we move into a new school year, I will show empathy throughout noticing people who need support. Change your empathy to fit me. E is for express and know your feelings.